Hey, how you doing, Aquarius? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa, I'm the host of this channel. Welcome to Printres Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings for this platform. Also, check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Do take what you like and leave the rest. Also, I'm giving out free private and personal readings up until the ending of next week. So if you would like one, please check out the information in the description below this video. Also, just want to say thank you to all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel. Please press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Okay, I'm hearing that you want some time alone with someone here. It does say you support them and you want to give them good karma. It does say blessings are coming in and purposely putting yourself back in your way about your mindset. Obviously, you want to hear that you're doing well, so you're tidying up your mind, helping yourself to grow and giving yourself good times. Okay, so that sounds good. Let's see what else is going on. One sec, these cards are kind of going in the opposite way. Let's see what else is going on. It does say you want to finalize something or put yourself back in your mind about your money and purposely give yourself good karma with your nails, your hair or your makeup. It does say a lot of this time is about good karma and maybe even making sure you look good. Lipstick is all made up, and it does say many times over you want to lick your lips and make yourself feel good. It does say sometimes you believe that friends are looking into you, want to tell them off or tell them things about themselves that they need to look into. It says tidy up your mind, because at times it doesn't need your mind to play mind games with anyone. You've got to practice good karma, and looking good for a certain person is going to help you. Try to tidy up your mind. At times it's going to help you. It says nothing's set in stone, but people want to judge you, or maybe even judge a family member around you, or maybe even a friend or a frenemy. It does say you need to look into why you're doing this. Maybe school projects are there for you to do, or maybe even sentimental values of your mind or things that you need to control. It says sometimes you need to look into blaming no one and practicing your blessings coming in. Your health is looking very well, but don't let it wither. It does say you have to support your mind with very good things and very good news and very good karma. Let yourself go at times, it says, because sometimes you don't know how to control everything, but you wonder if everything's going to be okay. Okay. It does say when you do up yourself and look good, you really look good, so you need to work on that. And it does say you will do this, and you are trying your hardest to make sure you look very nice these days, very nice, and partnering up with your friends and people. And it does say you're wishing for time alone with your person, but you don't know if they're going to call you, contact you, or believe that you have time alone in your mind to support them or their needs. It does say you are looking for someone or wanting someone to pay attention to you. It does say many times over, if you're looking for me, I'm not looking for you, so stop worrying about the situation. It does say you have a leader, mentor, or even a personal problem, and maybe even wanting support from someone, or maybe even seeing if they're okay. It says sometimes you want to know if someone's okay way too much though, and at times you do need to consider changing this. It does say something here is changing, ending, or you're convincing yourself it could. It doesn't say it's over yet, but you could be brewing up something, or maybe even telling a person they're lying about this. It does say many times over, if you don't want to see yourself in a bad way, stop bruising your mind about someone else's problems. Let the situation unfold naturally, or even answer the door or the phone when it comes. It doesn't say it's always going to happen, but someone here could call you or even help you with a female that is kind of going through problems or stress. It does say when you see this, you'll believe it, but at times you don't want to. And it does say you are making the problem worse with your mind and supporting mental health, telling yourself you want to see something happen. It does say mentally stressed out female doesn't hear me. At times I want to see them in a lot of problems. It does say you warn yourself not to speak, but you do know that you're causing problems for a nine-minded person or scared person, or maybe even a Sagittarius. It does say some of you guys are dealing with Sagittarius energies, or maybe even mental stresses of the Pisces. It does say you have to look for the water sign, or maybe even a fire sign or an earth sign. It does say you don't want to hear that they're always doing well, but at times you do, and at times you don't. You just know that you're looking for blame, and maybe blame is coming to you. It does say you want to be blamed so much to the point where you can't even understand it. You do know you do things to cause problems for people, or maybe even let them down, but it does say you can take the time to see that blessings can come too. It does say you will, when the good karma comes to you, it will work out. But it does say weathering the storm is going to help you a lot with your pricelessness. It does say pricelessness because someone here is paying you a lot of bills in your mind to take care of, or even paying attention to your own may help. It does say you have to wonder when your bills are going to be due. It does say you have to look for mental problems of your own, because suddenly you don't realize it, but you've got many things to sort out or pay. Okay. All right. It does say, meanwhile, if the man doesn't want you, he's not always going to want me to wonder what's going on with you. And if he does want you, I want to know what's going on with him. He's a mean man, and he's not going to be nice to you. I wanted to know this anyway, and he doesn't seem that nice, but whoa, do I look too deeply into your problems? It does say many times over, you could look so deep into someone else's problems that you can't care or worry about your own. Or if you do see your own, he's not calling you, is he? He may be calling you, stressing out, or telling you what to do or what to say, or how to look, or how to dress, or how to make up, or how to sort out, or even solve a problem. He may not speak to you, but at times he wars with you to get your attention, or tell you off, or tell someone else off, or maybe even works with you to support your mind. He may give you something, but you may not be happy about what he gives you. He may shock you at times, but he doesn't really care. And at times you do care that he cares about you a lot, so you won't convince yourself that he's going to be mad at you. You just know that you have to move forward and sort yourself out and support yourself, and maybe even look for better news with your love life or your marriage. It does say you have to wear your hair a certain way or dress a certain way to get his attention, or maybe even get him to murmur to you, or even like you, or maybe even tell you nice things or comments. He may not see you all the time, but he does like you. And it does say he wonders so much about you at times because he may not want to know you, but he will know that you're going to be there for him. At times you don't know why you married him because it gets on your nerves. But it does say you have to wonder why you did marry him. And you do know that you have to support everything that he's going through, or the things that you don't want, or maybe even trust that you have left the situation behind. Are you ready for this? It does say, I am convincing you that you need to talk to me. We are going to get together, and I'm going to look forward to blessings. Are you ready to sort out your mind with a marriage that's going to support you? It does say many times over, if Gemini doesn't leave you alone or stress less about you or their situation, or a situation that they have cursed, or maybe even put in their mind to condemn, or even curse and find out that it's going to be a problem, they're going to continue cursing it and laughing at it and making fun at it. It does say making fun of you and a family member or a teenager is not going to be happy for you, so they're not going to be happy for you. But it does say you have to consider why you're not bullying someone, because you could be bullying them or paying attention to police or injustice. It does say injustice because you watch a lot of crime scenes or murder scenes, or maybe even murder your mind to say you want to see something negative. You may not like it, but you give someone else orders to take care of another problem for someone else. You may not like it, but you may give yourself problems for someone else and cause problems for yourself too. You may not like it, but it's at risk for you to harm yourself at the same time you are trying to harm someone else. You could be harming someone and they are harming you. It does say blame is not the answer, but communication issues are failing. And it does say failing because you don't phone each other very often, or you want to see them hurt, or you don't. Which way are you going with them? It does say family members are not always there for you, but you convince yourself that you don't want them. And it does say you warn yourself that you do want them at times, but not everyone should be a part of your life or your business. Or maybe you do want them, same friends and family members, to be there for you, but you don't know how to practice good karma with your mind to solve the problem. You may be looking for things right now, or going through things right now, or searching for things right now, or tidying up, or maybe even telling yourself you've got to get mind gamed because someone is going to play you or play mind games with you, and you've got to play mind games with them. You may not see the person or even know them. You may not even understand who they are, but you realize that you're good at this and you can tidy up your mind to solve the problem whenever you need to. You may solve the situation by looking for a planetary existence, or maybe even working towards taking the long haul with someone here. And it does say you could be taking your time with something to go in a different direction to leave another situation out. Okay. It says, I wonder if I can speak to you another day. I am tired. It does say you may be tired or even moaning about someone, or maybe they're moaning about you. It says a fire sign woman wants to take care of you, maybe even wants to nurture you, but it's going to be considered. You may want to lie about it, but it says it's going to be considered. You may need help. And it does say when you do get this help, you can tell me because I will be there for you. But it does say she's been deceiving you or deceptive towards you because you don't want her to help you. And it does say you blame yourself for this because she's not going to be the one to be your mind or even the carer that you need, or maybe even the caring person that you need or want. It does say you have the liberty take at times to get what you want, or maybe even see that you're taken care of, but you're not really getting what you want. You don't know how to support this with other people. It does say many of them see that in you, and it does say bad news for Aquarius because bad news is coming to you, but it doesn't say always. And it does say it will change when you realize your family is in a mindset of their own or in a bad way right now, or maybe even in a good way. You've just got to see which way it goes. All right, let's see what's going on with work for Aquarius. Work is going to be confusing at times, but it's very much there for you to practice and sort out, or maybe even tell yourself that you're intelligent, so you've got something. You may not have everything you need, or even support being left out or leaving out things at times, or maybe even seeing that you haven't seen something or noticed something. You may need to take advantage of something here, or maybe even let the situation unfold. You do know you've got problems and you keep looking for a bad way out of the situation. Stop trying to teach me that I need to tell you something, then you can't listen to me. It does say you can't listen to anyone at times, Aquarius. And it does say water sign existence is there for you to understand what's going on in your month of mind games, which is February. And it does say February is going to come a time where you see your friends fall away, or family members fall away, or people that don't want you and never want you again. Oh dear. And that's for some of you, I guess, not for all of you, but hey, it could be, you know, something going on that's aligning, maybe because of everything that's going on. All right, it does say some of you are communicating with people underneath the spell work, root work, or even the demonic work. At times it's not you, or someone else could be doing this. Earth sign energy could be doing this, or a water sign or a fire sign. It does say some of you are communicating with death spells, or even root work, or even people that are planning care opportunities for you, or maybe even seeing that will writing will be the option for you. You've got to consider who's going to be under your mind at this time and how you support yourself. Will you be able to cope, or even give your family everything that they need, or even spend time giving everyone what it is they want or what they need? It says you will try your hardest, but you don't know how to support everyone. Poor judgment is there, poor communication, and maybe even sex mentality is not helping. It does say incubus or Jezebel spirit is very much in the way, or very much needed right now, or wanted or yearned for, and it doesn't help you move past negative stigmas. You've got to consider who's your friend and who's not your friend. Where are you going? It does say nothing set in stone, but people are judging you. And it does say you have struggled enough or worked enough on what you wanted, but it didn't come through. But you could be trying harder and it will work out just fine. And it will work out just fine. After some time, you've communicated the situation and convinced yourself it will work out. And it does say money is on its way, or good karma is coming in. Okay. So not bad, not bad. So let's see what's going on with business. Business is going to be blessed energy, and you feel like it's going to happen. Fraud is there, and communication failure is there. It does say fraud is there because someone has frauded you, or you frauded someone, or someone around you is doing fraud. It does say you pay attention to these things, but way too much. And it does say mind your business, because at times people don't want you in their business, or you have too many friends, family members in yours. You may not try to tidy up in your mind about things that you're doing, but you will feel the wrath of God. And it does say sometimes you will see this if you don't pay attention. Do you know you're always blessing yourself and cursing yourself? It does say Sagittarius will help you to pass the situation on, or pass it off, or maybe even excuse it or end it. Will you even be able to squeeze in what you have to do all the time when you've got so much things to do at once? It does say sometimes you've got many things to do. And it does say detrimental energies in your mind will not help. It does say nurturing a family, or even nurturing your friends, or nurturing which way something can go, can get in the way of your work or your business. But at times you can sort the situation out, or maybe even sort out the stimulating problems, or even karmic problems that could come to you between the mindset of yours, someone else's, and maybe a nurse. Some of you guys are dealing with nurse or nurseries, or maybe even nursery rhymes, or maybe even paying attention to your family or your kids. You could be having a lot of stress right now and don't know how to support your work or your business, or even support your family. But you will quarrel about this, or maybe even push the situation aside, or maybe even try to demand that you get what you want. Okay. Ooh, a lot, Aquarius, a lot. Let's see what else is going on. What's going on with the love life? It does say your ideas are brilliant and your ideas are successful. It does say many times over you've successfully succeeded at family. And it does say your family are doing just fine. You believe you have great news overall and you've stressed about it, but you don't have bad news. It's just that you want yourself to have good news in a way that you've got bad news, because people are bothered. And it does say some people are very bothered with you, or bothered around you, or bothered with situations that you haven't taken care of. At times you do take care of things, but in your own way or in your own time. It does say sometimes you believed you've had blame no more, but at times you want the blame. And it does say you have to communicate with yourself about spirit, things that you are changing. You don't want to get involved with people's problems or get involved with their witchcraft or their magic, but at times you have participated in the same root work and magic. And it does say you are not convincing anyone that you are doing well. At times you are blaming someone or cursing them or causing them harm. Oh dear. All right. Let's see what's going on with individuals, or should I say singles. Okay, you could want to tame something there though. It does say nothing's set in stone, but people are going to penalize you wherever you go. And it does say judgment is there for you to deal with, and people will judge you and you're not judging them, but they're judging you. Or maybe you're judging them but hiding your hand or your thumb, or even seeing that you're keeping someone there, maybe even stabilizing a situation or hiding them from a person, maybe not wanting to speak to them, or maybe even seeing that they're not speaking to a person that you've spoken to or know. At times you realize you're not getting involved, but you do see what's going on. And it does say warning, they may not want to speak or judge you, but they don't want to see that you're involved in everything that they've got going on. It does say someone here doesn't want to deal with you, even if the Capricorn doesn't want to hear from you, or the earth sign, water sign, Taurus, or maybe even another Scorpio. Maybe a male Scorpio. It does say the male Scorpio wants to know you at times they don't, or maybe they're going to stick up for you or not. But sometimes they forgive you and sometimes they don't. And they wonder how they can support you with everything that you put up with over the years. Okay. So let's see what's going on with, anything else going on with singles? Singles are not doing that great, but they will do better in the end. At times they love themselves and will not settle and don't want to settle for anything. They do know that they can cry at times or make fun of themselves or even laugh it off. Dust it off and start again. Sometimes you want to communicate these things or help yourself past the situation. Loving yourself and making sure that you communicate things of that nature, or maybe even help yourself over hurdles or struggles, or maybe even participate in sales. At times you feel like family are not going to give you or gift to you or help you with things that you need. Money is certainly an option or a necessity right now, and you do need lots of it, or you do need a 9-mindedness, which is you're possibly scared to do something or to see it grow, or maybe it's growing but it's not growing in your favor, or it's going out of control. It does say you have to help something here. Believe me, it says warning, there could be a fight or a thug or a negative person that wants to harm you, but it doesn't say she's going to come and bother you. She could be a Gemini and she's ready to fight and cause you harm, or even faith will bring you there with her and her mindset, things that she's fighting for, or maybe even wants to support with you and her being together. It does say wonder I wanted to know you. At times I do and at times I don't. It does say sometimes I don't want to know you too, but it does say both of you got problems with each other, or you may help each other past the issue. It does say all of you've got to convince yourself that you are brewing with custody battles or issues or mentalities or peoples, or fighting or seeing if a fight is going to work, or a mental health structure or personal problem is going to conquer your mind or their mind, or another evil person's mind, or an adult that you don't admire or you could admire. Wow, that's a lot going on. Let's see what's going on with those in a relationship. Those in a relationship are doing just fine and helping each other or moving past the situation. Never mind if you're feeling scared or worried or nervous. You will help yourself past the situation or end it or leave it behind. You do know you've got to work, or maybe even find some studies, or maybe even solve your problems, or maybe even school. Some of you are dealing with school-related issues or need to know that you are burdening something. There could be nursing to do, or maybe even something you want to do that's going to communicate with you in good karma. Okay. It does say your person right now is not positive, or they will help you, but at times they don't. And they could be lying, stealing, cheating, or making fun of you, or telling you that they're going to communicate with you and not doing so, or maybe doing something else but can't get it off the ground, and they don't want support from you, but they're trying to warn themselves. They're not confused in their mind with negativity, but they're getting involved with something that they know they shouldn't be, or they could be doing something that they need to support and move past it. Okay, let's see what's going on with those in a marriage. Those of you in a marriage are looking forward to friends or frenemies, or getting involved with family affairs. Very much so, events or nervousness is there with you, costing your mind across a situation that you know is going to happen, or maybe even seeing into a situation or looking into it, or helping a person look into it, or getting involved too deeply. It does say many of you are dying of laughter, or telling a person off, or asking them to get involved in someone else's love life or affairs. It does say you have to witness something that the Capricorn told you to do, or an earth sign, or maybe even told them to do. It does say you asked them to do a lot, and maybe even help you with a lot. It does say air signs is something that you want to do. Air signs is something you want to do in regards to talk about something with them, or maybe another air sign. It does say earrings is something that you may want to purchase or buy. For some of you guys looking for jewelry, or maybe even tidying up your mind with things that you need to pay and sort out, or maybe even paying attention to things that you want and need, or even want to gift someone else and not sure if they will like it. It does say some of you guys are giving gifts to someone who will not accept it or take it, or maybe even feeling like you're going to try anyway. And it does say warning, if you see yourself in a bad way, you're going to communicate that. It doesn't say everyone wants to participate in everything you've got going on, but you've got to love yourself no matter what, and support your mind and stabilize your mind, and convince yourself that your partner and yourself are well. Okay, let's see what's going on with individuals. Aries and Aquarius. Aries is not going to laugh. They just don't know if they can smile with you the way they used to, and they love you, but they're not going to support you that way. They really hate you. At times they really curse you and wonder why it's not going to work, and at times they do love you, but they just don't want to get involved or even work with you on something that you wanted or even to see happen. It does say it's coming or it's not, but it could happen, and you're wondering if it can happen with them and someone else. It does say you wonder too much about a person or a problem with a family member and a child, or maybe even a personal problem of your own. You will convince yourself that you see problems. You do know you want problems and you want to see problems with them, but they're trying to warn you, if you get involved, you're going to get karma coming to you. Bad news is coming, very bad news. So warn yourself to scram, or maybe even run or get out of the situation and stop thinking about it, or even pushing yourself to see the problem come. It does say you'll get involved in the problem, so you want to see it happen, but it does say bad news, because someone's going to beat you to the punch, or maybe even punch you or beat you up or harm you. You've got to consider why you would want to get so deeply involved in a situation that doesn't communicate with you in a good way, or solve your problems, or could harm someone else. Oh, check out Gemini's reading. All right, and maybe even Libra's reading for some of you guys, but Gemini's reading. All right, so let's see what's going on with okay, let's see what's going on with Taurus and Aquarius. Taurus does not want to talk to you, but they will call you, or a friend or a family member. They will tidy up their mind soon and support you. They're not peed off, but they're brewing that they can't help you with everything, but they will. They won't support you with anything, but they will trust that they will give you things that you need. It does say bad news for whoever's not supporting you with good karma. They know that they can support you. They're just not putting in enough time, effort, or maybe even seeing that you do need support. But it does say you witness this with a lot of people nowadays. And it does say one or two will help you, but not everyone. And sometimes they will give you what they need, or give you what you need, but at times it's not enough. And sometimes you realize you've taken enough time on the situation to look into it, or maybe even taken liberties with the situation, and that's why. You've got to look into your friends, family members, or people that will support you, and try to time the situation to see if it will award you, or maybe Taurus will help you but not ready yet. And does say they do know they're ready at times, but not, and not really wanting to support you, but they do know they're peed off, or even happy to wait, or not really wait at all. They're very much convinced that they've got to try and time a situation, or leave the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini and Aquarius. Gemini is not going to forgive you for something, or they will. They just communicate with you when they feel like it or don't. They may help you with something, but will not at the same time. They give to you and don't, but they will help you. And it does say they won't, because you want them to help you and they don't want to help you. And it does say you keep taking advantage of them or taking liberties or want to take a communication issue to heart to the point where you don't want to hear them and could be stubborn or bored or even probably in your mind about problems. It does say when you get married one day, you could help them, or maybe you're in a marriage and can't help them. You could support them and not help them at all. And they do realize they're supporting you with their mind games and their wishes, or maybe even meddling in your business or trying to warn you that they will probably give you harm if you're not careful. Stay away from them till May. It says May because they're not going to help you in a way that is going to be blessed energy. Karma is coming with you and Gemini is cursing you right now. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going on with Cancerian. Cancer wants to know if you'll take them in their mind about something they're telling themselves. They will talk to you or help you or tell you off, and maybe even call you out or talk to you. Maybe even see if you judge them and you judge each other. It doesn't say everything's going to be agreeable, but something's going to happen in June or maybe even next month. It does say next month because someone here needs to speak to me. And it does say when Cancerian wants to speak to someone, they can't get hold of them or they can't convince themselves that they need to get a hold of them, but they're going to. And it does say they wonder how. It does say many times over a friend will get in the way to help them to solve their problem. But you do know I don't like you. And it does say Cancerian doesn't want you, but does need to talk to you about something very deep. Okay. Let's see what's going on, honey, with Leos. Okay, Leo helped you get away with something, but they didn't like it and they really regret it, and they cry about this as well. It does say troubled waters is coming to them, but bad news is also coming to their friends or their family member. They see you in your mind about dirty deeds or even generational curses. They want to get involved, but they're really scared or very nervous or very bad mind to the person that they could harm. They could harm someone. And you wonder why you want to get involved with this? It does say when you see blessings come to you, it could come, but not in the way that you're harming others. It says Leo knows why they're going to get harmed from the same things that you're doing or trying to warn you that they're not doing it. Okay. So let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with Virgos. Virgos is trying to warn you that they're not paying attention to you, but they're really penalizing you or causing you harm or trying to stroke your ego or maybe even getting involved in things that they shouldn't. They know that, but they don't want to tell you everything, and they would rather kick off and mind their manners or maybe even run away and start a fight or maybe even try to give you karma. Maybe even steal from you, take from you, or take liberties with you. Watch out for the Virgo who's going to punish you in the next 2 weeks to a month. Okay, let's see what's going on with Libra. Libra doesn't want to call you or text you, but they will. And they will speak to you, but they don't want to. And they're laughing at you, making fun of you, and asking if you speak about your mind, about what you see or what you're taking advantage of, or how you could cope with what it is you have, and maybe even tell them how to support themselves. They will laugh if they see themselves not be able to cope and you can't help them. They realize you couldn't help them anyway, but they did see something in you that didn't spark good karma, and they thought about it. Next month, they're really looking into a bad relationship or a bad worth or a bad wealth or a bad problem that they have with you, but they can't see you or talk to you or even speak about what's going on. They've got karma coming, but they don't want to speak. They may be charged or maybe even getting family involved in something or evicted. They've got problems, and they'll see you in the next 2 weeks to a month or a year. Okay, let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Scorpio does not want to play mind games with you and will see you in the binary energy of theirs, i.e. in their minds. They will see that they don't want to speak to you at times. They do, and will phone you, call you, text you, or help you with something, or gift you with something, or don't want to gift you at all. They're looking forward to blame or even blessings. They're not even persecuting you with problems. They're going to fix their mind with problems though, and they're going to get out of something pretty soon. It does say blessings are coming to them and good karma's coming overall. Their planetary existence is there, aligning with them to stay put or not feel nervous about something, or to pass something or confuse something or bless it, and make sure that they walk away from the situation with nothing set in stone with problems. They don't want to hear that problems are there, so they're confusing the situation but causing a scene and making sure that you look good at the same time too, because you wanted to see something happen, but look very mindful at your problems about how you communicate with things. You're going to get seized and desist and assist, or something blesses you with good karma. It does say Scorpio knows this, but they don't know it at the same time too. It does say they realize they're not going to see you for the next 2 weeks to a month or a year, or maybe never again. For some of them, don't want to get involved with you, but at this time they will realize at times that they don't want to help you with anything, but they'll pass their test or see blessings come, or say farewell to you or a friend, or maybe even see good karma come to them with their love life, their work, or their school, or maybe even their monetary energy. It does say blessings are on its way for Scorpio, so it doesn't matter whether you see or not, but good karma is coming with their wedding life, and supporting them with blessings overall is going to be good for you. You won't see it, but bad news is coming to you if you don't bless them, and good karma comes to you if you don't bless them too, because when you do see bad karma, they will fight you or make sure that you move past the energy, or maybe even see that you're not right about the situation, or harm your mind when it comes to telling you off, or see that your love life suffering, so they rather see you work on that and support it, or maybe even have sex, because some of them feel like you want to know what's going on in their love life, their sex life, their underwear, their knickers, their drawers, their planets, their minds, their humanity, their human nature, or just them overall. You're trying to get way too involved with a Scorpio, and it does say bad news. If you really want the Scorpio, take advantage of your mind and steal from them. But if you do, you've got bad news coming. Karma is going to break you down. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Sag will not hurt you, but it does say blessings are coming to you, and it does say when you see good karma come, it's going to be you. It does say nothing's set in stone, but I'm going to see you one day in jail or in court. Maybe you'll see me there. It does say you're not going to see me there at all, but at times I wonder if we're going to get the same partner, or maybe even the same bill or the same punishment. At times you want to punish me, I want to punish you. And it does say when you do, try me, warn me, get me arrested, then go on, because you're going to try too hard. And it does say when you do, maybe you'll see yourself there, but I'm telling you, try to warn me enough that problems is coming, and it's going to come to you. It does say when Sag speaks, they speak, and it does say great news is coming with them, because they're warning you. Trial and error is there with people, penalizing energy, but they're going to convince you that they will win, or maybe conquer you or conquer someone, or harm you or harm someone, but they're going to get charged, arrested, or maybe even jailed, or maybe even punished, and maybe even brought to custody. They will see blame come to them, and it's bad news overall for them and their minds and their families. Oh dear, that's a lot, honey. All right, let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't want to stress you out, and does want to stress you out too. Friggin' moaning and whinging is what they call you, and tired of it. Possibly whining and whinging too. And it does say they witness things that you don't see, and maybe don't see anything, and you wonder what's going on with a person, a family member, a situation, or a thing through them. And it does say sometimes you don't see anything, and you wonder where it's going, or what's going on, or how it's happening. You can finalize a situation or frig it up or mess it up. It does say many times over, if you do, you've lost out. And it does say you could win something in a good way, in karma. And it does say lottery money is on its way to you, or winning the lottery is good for you, or ticket buying is good for you, or maybe not, depending on the situation. But your planets and your stars are in alignment, and you could get away with something, and good karma's coming. Nice. So let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with Capricorn. No, did we just do Capricorn? We just did Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius is not going to win over anything, and it does say bad judgment for whoever is speaking of it. It does say when you see that blessings come, it will come, but not through anything good. And it does say I will work on that. I don't want to see her win. And it does say when this man speaks, he will not see you win. He may curse you or probably give you a problem. It does say some of you are winning and some of you won't. And it does say some of you will blackmail each other or burden each other. At times you will curse each other or cause each other harm. Some of you are dealing with a prince, or a man here that feels like he's a prince, or maybe even a man that feels like he's a magistrate, or maybe even someone that doesn't even know how to support you with mind games. He's going to harm you or hurt you or put you behind negative stigma, or maybe even tell you off. He's ready to do this now. So some of you will have good karma and some of you won't. If you are dealing with police custody or magistrate courts, or maybe even people that have to go there, or maybe even studying a personal hygiene problem, or maybe even a problem with a personal problem of your own in your mental health, or a person that's got mental health or doesn't know how to support his mind with good karma, he's going to ruin it for you or destroy it. He will pick on you and burden you and bring you down. So be careful of who you're wishing for. It does say many times over you've got to see great news come with the water sign, or maybe even a water sign male. But it does say, Aquarius, you don't want to deal with them. And it does say many times over, if you don't deal with them in good ways, you've got punishment coming, or you're being left out of something, or you don't have good karma overall with your family. You're going to see bad news. And it does say if you do see good news, is because you tried, you witnessed something, you left it behind, and you were loyal to good karma. But it does say you had to steal the attention of many friends, family members, or people around you to do this, or even lie by the skin of your teeth, okay, to do something, or maybe even take your time with something to see if you could have more time on a situation to see if you were blessed. Okay, it does say you will not lose out on anything if you get good karma with your work. Money is on its way, so support that. Okay, all right, so let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces is everything that you want in a man or a woman right now, or they will see that you want them. It does say some of you are dealing with them or sexing them or tying the knot with them, but at the moment they could be feeling down, depressed, or scared, or you could be scaring them with situations that you are going through. It does say they could worry about you, or maybe even help you or support you with worries, or maybe even put burdens on you. You try to warn yourself you're not getting involved with them, but at times it could be a teenager or a problem solving situation that you could be involved with, or mental health people involved with problems that you never knew could come about to harm something or someone. It does say Pisces knows what's going on, because Pisces doesn't want to hear that they are trying to warn themselves great news is coming. But overall, the stress that they are giving you is not going to be easy, or you could have helped someone make believe a problem was coming with a family member or a friend. It does say when they get you cautioned or in trouble, they're going to see you, but they've got to find out why this person is in a lot of problems mentally, or even help them through a trial and error situation to support them. Oh dear. Okay. Whew, that was a lot, Aquarius. Okay. Let's see what's going on with universal messages. Okay, this one came out in reverse, but let's see why. I'm hearing for some of you guys, you feel touched by God, okay, or touched by a demon or an angel. All right. It says, I let go of the shadows of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Okay, so this came in reverse, so some of you guys may not be seeing something. Okay, some of you guys are not woke to something here. All right. Maybe you guys as well are woke to something, but you're not seeing it in the way you want it. All right, so let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Okay, let's see, angel messages for you guys, romance angels. Okay, it says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It says past relationships. You have known each other before. Okay, you could be dealing with someone from the past. Some of you guys may have someone coming back from the past, or dealing with someone's energy from the past, or a situation from the past. Okay, it says this could be the one. So some of you guys could be getting into a new relationship, or you're in a new relationship. This could be the one, or it could just be your person and you know this person is the one, or maybe it's just something that you have to deal with, and it could be with a person and it could be the one. Okay, or someone seeing you like that, or you could feel, you know, that someone is your, you know, your one and only, your true love. All right, let's see what else is going on. Okay, it says release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and receive the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. Okay, clear sentence or sentence. Archangel Raguel, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Okay. So let's see your numbers, honey. All right. So let's see numbers for you guys. Angel numbers. Number 34, number 13, number 31, number 18, number 21, number 57, number 34, number 42, number 18. I think I mentioned that one. Number 50. Okay. So that was your reading, Aquarius. I will speak to you again in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.